Hey, did you notice? When we passed each other earlier, you were staring this way, weren't you? Yeah, that's right. I went ahead and bought the latest gaming console. Today's the release day, so I doubt anyone else has it yet. But I went all the way to the neighboring town and got my hands on it.
Oh, how impressive. You've gone to great lengths. We only passed by each other, but somehow you've come up with a whole scenario.
That's because you were totally staring this way.
No, I think you were the one staring really hard first. And, oh, you made sure to show off that gaming console in a big way.
You're just jealous, aren't you? I mean, your family is barely managing to pay rent, so poor.
No, we just don't play games in my house.
There's no way anyone doesn't play games. Even if you don't, you'd still want the latest console, wouldn't you? You could always resell it for a profit, you know?
Sure, if you say so. Anyway, it's good that you've managed to get one.
And another thing, you were totally staring at my outfit, too. I get it. Everything I'm wearing is high-end brand stuff. For someone like you who only wears cheap clothes, it must have been quite the sight. But come on, you were staring so hard it made me embarrassed.
How much do you need to talk to feel satisfied? I don't remember a single thing about the clothes you were wearing. Actually, were you even wearing clothes?
Of course I was wearing clothes. You're so good at acting tough. It's practically a skill of yours. Though, in every other aspect, you're not second-rate, but third-rate, or worse, honestly.
Ugh, you're way too annoying.
Just because you moved into a tower apartment doesn't mean you're any better than the rest of us. You should really stop acting like you're so high and mighty.
I'm not acting high and mighty. What's wrong with living in a tower apartment?
Nothing at all. It's your freedom to live wherever you want. But let's be real. You moved into that place just to show off, right? And now you're barely scraping by to pay the rent. Honestly, it's pretty pitiful. I could never live like that.
Okay, sure, whatever you say.
I mean, if your life is so miserable now, wouldn't it have been better to just settle for a cheap apartment? But hey, to each their own, right?
Yeah, that's right. Everyone has their own way of thinking. Anyway, I've got places to be, so...
Just one more thing. Don't get too full of yourself just because you live in a tower apartment. Living in one does not automatically mean you're wealthy, okay? So make sure you don't get that part confused, all right?
I'm not confused about anything.
Oh, you totally are. You're always acting like you're better than everyone else. I can tell, you know? We've known each other long enough for that.
Right, got it. Thanks for the advice. See you around.
You've been trying to compete with me forever, haven't you? But at the end of the day, you can never win against me. It's time you accepted that, don't you think? Sure. Hey, guess what? We're neighbors now!
Wait, what are you talking about?
Starting today, I'm living in the same tower apartment as you. I moved to the 26th floor, one level above you. So, once again, I win. The view from up here is amazing.
The view can't be that different. Wait, are you seriously living on the 26th floor?
Of course. You seemed so smug and full of yourself, so I figured I'd show you what's really on top.
No way. You went through all that just to one-up me?
It's not about one-upping anyone. I just wanted to make it clear that I'm a cut above. You see, my family is wealthy. We have the financial freedom to move into a place like this without breaking a sweat.
Right. Well, good for you.
You're acting all nonchalant, but deep down, you're frustrated, aren't you? You've always had this weird competitive streak with me, ever since we were kids. But in the end, I always come out on top, don't I? Oh no, I'm starting to feel bad about this. I'm sorry, okay? For always winning.
I'm not trying to compete with you, so please go ahead and keep winning. Enjoy your tower apartment life.
Aw, look at you trying to act tough. Don't worry. Without your permission, I'll happily enjoy my life one floor above yours.
Ever since then, she's been constantly harassing me. She opens my packages without permission, checking the contents as if it's her right. And if that wasn't enough, she loiters near the building entrance, waiting for me to just throw some snide remarks my way.
Are you serious? Laura has been doing all that? That's insane. She hasn't changed at all since our school days. Actually, it sounds like she's gotten even worse.
Exactly. It's been an absolute nightmare.
What kind of nasty remarks has she been making?
Oh, stuff like, I work from home and have so much freedom, but you have to go to an office every day. That must be rough for you, haha. It's all just petty attempts to assert superiority. She thrives on it.
Oh no, that sounds awful. Having someone like that in your building must be the worst. Honestly, maybe you should call a spiritual medium or something. Maybe an exorcism would work?
An exorcism? Come on, Alora isn't some kind of evil spirit or ghost.
Well, true, but wait a second. Evil spirit, huh? You know what? I think I might have an idea. Mind if I put it into action?
Wait, an idea? What are you talking about? What kind of idea?
Just give me a second. I need to make a phone call. It's time to come up with a plan to shut Alora down for good. Let's reclaim your peace of mind.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like that, but...
All right, I'll call now. Let's have a strategy meeting after this. The view from the 26th floor really is amazing, isn't it? Just perfect. You could never enjoy this kind of view from your floor, could you?
Why are you bringing this up again? Seriously, it's just one floor higher. What could possibly be different? How many times are you going to repeat the same nonsense? Are you stupid or something?
Ugh, there you go, being all jealous again. Can't you just stop? It's obvious you're envious because I live on the 26th floor.
Does living on the 26th floor make you that happy?
It's not just about being happy. It's about winning again. Once more, I've come out on top, haven't I? After all, you clearly wish you could live on the 26th floor, don't you?
Oh, please, nobody here in this entire building is thinking, wow, I wish I lived on the 26th floor.
Quit pretending. You're terrible at hiding your jealousy. The higher the floor in a high-rise, the more prestigious it is. I could have gone for the penthouse if I wanted to, but I thought, as an old friend, I'd stay closer to you. That's why I chose the 26th floor. You should be grateful, really.
You really don't know anything, do you? Do you even know what's happened on the 26th floor?
Huh? What do you mean? What happened on the 26th floor?
This building, well, it's infamous for one particularly gruesome incident. And the location of that incident, none other than the 26th floor.
What? Gruesome incident? What are you even talking about?
Maybe it's better if you don't know. Ignorance is bliss. When I first heard the details, I couldn't sleep for days. The horror of it gave me splitting headaches, palpitations, shortness of breath. Basically, I was a mess.
Sounds like aging to me.
Be serious for once. The 26th floor is rumored to be cursed because of that incident. That's why the rent there is the cheapest in the entire building. Cheaper than even the lower floors, actually.
That's ridiculous. The realtor never mentioned anything like that to me.
Probably because they aren't legally required to disclose it anymore. But just because they don't have to tell you doesn't mean the curse has vanished. Ever since that incident, several people who have lived on the 26th floor have faced, let's just say, unpleasant fates.
You've got to be kidding me. Do you really think you can scare me with some made-up ghost story? There's no way the rent on the 26th floor is cheaper than anywhere else, and I've never heard of this so-called gruesome incident.
Think whatever you want. But the kind of curse we're talking about here doesn't just disappear because you ignore it. One day, you'll have no choice but to face it. Until that day comes, I'd suggest trying to live a happy life while you still can.
Wait, hold on. You're serious? Is this real? What exactly happened? Tell me the details.
I can't. It's not something I should talk about. It's far too horrifying to put into words.
Oh, come on. You've been vague this whole time. Not one specific detail?
Because if I told you, you wouldn't be able to handle it. I'm doing this for your sake, as your old friend. I care about you. Just be careful in your daily life, okay?
What a joke. You're just making this up because you're jealous. Admit it.
Anyway, where are you right now?
Where? At home, obviously.
Is anyone else there with you? Your husband?
He's at work and my daughter's at kindergarten. It's just me here. Wait, what was that?
What happened? Was it the curse?
No, the doorbell rang. You scared me. It's just a delivery.
Oh, so you're about to go down to the lobby to the delivery box, huh? Be careful, you know what day it is, right? June 6th, 666, the devil's day.
Isn't that one digit short?
Just promise me you'll be careful, okay? All right?
Fine. I will. Hey, there was this woman dressed entirely in black on the elevator. I called the elevator from the 26th floor and she was already inside. When we got to the first floor, she didn't get off, and then I saw her again in the ascending elevator. Who is that woman? Does she have something to do with the curse?
So, she's finally appeared. That woman is the most wicked, the most accursed presence of all, truly the most malevolent and abominable existence.
The most malevolent and abominable existence? That's her name?
She doesn't need a name. All she cares about is dragging humans into the depths of despair. If she can achieve that, then a name is irrelevant to her.
Wait, what am I supposed to do? I don't want to be dragged into despair. I want to avoid this at all costs.
If things continue as they are, you will experience a living hell. Fear so overwhelming, so all-encompassing that no one in history has ever endured it. A terror no human could withstand.
Then tell me what to do, please. I absolutely don't want to go through something like that.
All right then, let us offer a prayer to this building. Go back down to the entrance and step outside.
Step outside? But if I use the elevator, that woman will show up again. I absolutely don't want to get on it.
So what, you're going to take the stairs? Climbing down from the 26th floor using the stairs is going to be exhausting.
I mean, I'd rather do that than be dragged into some kind of bottomless terror.
No, you absolutely must use the elevator. It's non-negotiable. That woman despises the stairs, especially people using them to go down. If she sees someone descending the stairs, she feels compelled to curse them immediately.
What is her deal? That's such a bizarre preference.
Calling her that thing is a bold choice. You've got guts, I'll give you that. You do realize, don't you, that she's watching this entire conversation? She's a transcendent presence after all. If you insult her any further...
Okay, I'll take the elevator. I'll go down and offer my prayers. Just tell her not to curse me, please.
Hurry up then.
She wasn't in the elevator. I made it outside. I'm standing in front of the entrance now. What do I do next?
All right, now dance as energetically as you can.
What? Dance?
Yes, dance. The most effective way to combat a wicked presence like hers is with pure happiness. And nothing symbolizes happiness better than dancing. Dancing holds the power to repel curses.
But this is kind of a public area. There are a lot of people around here. The other residents will see me.
Fine, don't dance then. Just accept the reality that from now on you'll live a life where dancing is no longer an option.
Wait, hold on. If dancing is the solution, why do I have to do it here? Why can't I just go back to my apartment and dance there?
That won't work. There's a very specific reason, but I don't have time to explain it now. You just need to dance here, right now.
Oh no, that woman is watching me from behind the pillar.
This is bad. The countdown has already started. If you don't act quickly, she'll drag you into the darkness.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll dance. But wait, she's holding a smartphone. Why does she have a phone?
Of course, she has a phone. She's a ghost of the modern era. Why wouldn't she have one? Enough questions. Hurry up and dance or it'll be too late.
All right. I'll do it. Hey, is it finally over? I mean, that woman seems to have disappeared now.
Yeah, looks like she's finally at peace.
At peace? More like she just walked off like it was no big deal. I saw her striding away like nothing happened. Are we even sure she was an evil spirit?
Of course she was. What else could she have been? Let me tell you something. You did an amazing job out there. You managed to banish an evil spirit. That's not something just anyone can do, you know. It was truly impressive.
But did you see how many people were watching? I mean, even the other residents here were giving me strange looks. They probably think I've completely lost my mind.
Oh, don't worry about that. Guess what? I captured the whole thing on video. It's a masterpiece. I'll upload it in a bit. Don't worry, you'll love it.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean you recorded my dance?
Oh, come on, don't get mad. I did it as a keepsake. It's not every day you get to see something like that. I thought it'd be a nice memento, you know?
Wait a minute. This angle. This looks like it was filmed from where that woman was standing earlier. Don't tell me. You and that woman were in on this together, weren't you?
Whoops, I guess there's no hiding it now. Well, since the cat's out of the bag, I suppose it's time to have a little grown-up conversation.
What are you talking about? You set me up like this, made a complete fool out of me, and now you want to talk about being grown-ups? You seriously think I'm going to let you off the hook?
Hey, calm down. I get it, you're upset, and that's fair. But before you get too worked up, let me remind you of one little detail. I've got a video of you flailing around like a maniac. You wouldn't want me to share it, would you?
Are you threatening me right now?
Oh, don't be so dramatic. You should actually be thankful none of the passers-by or other residents even thought to take their phones out. This is a pretty upscale neighborhood after all. Most of the people around here are older, more dignified types. So in conclusion, the only copy of your performance is the one I'm holding right now.
And you're saying that if I don't go along with whatever you want, you're going to spread it around?
That's the idea. Knowing you, I'd bet your pride wouldn't be able to handle it if this video went public. Am I right?
So what are you after? Money? Is this your big plan to squeeze some cash out of me? Fine. Name your price, you cheapskate.
Oh, please, money. Don't flatter yourself. I don't need a single penny from you. I want something entirely different.
What are you even talking about?
It's simple. I want you to stop acting like you're better than everyone else.
What? That's ridiculous.
Oh, come on. You know exactly what I mean. You're always looking down on people, treating them like they're beneath you. It's not just me. You do it to everyone. So here's the deal. If you can promise to knock it off, this video will stay private.
That's it? That's your big demand? You don't want anything material?
Nope, I couldn't care less about your money or anything else. All I want is for you to stop constantly putting yourself above others. Can you do that?
I don't think I'm doing that at all. I don't look down on anyone.
Oh, please, even you can't believe that.
No, really, I don't think I've never acted that way.
All right, fine. If that's how you feel, I guess I'll just go ahead and...
Wait, hold on a second.
Oh, so you're admitting it now, huh?
Well, I mean, maybe sometimes I get a little carried away. It's not like I mean anything bad by it or anything.
Excuses won't help you here. The fact of the matter is, if you keep acting like this, people are going to hate you for it. And what about Beth? She doesn't deserve to have a mom who's despised by everyone, does she?
Wait a minute. Are you seriously telling me that everyone thinks of me that way?
Yep, when people think of you, they think, oh, there goes the woman who always acts like she's better than everyone else. And let's be real, you wouldn't like it if that's what people thought of you, would you?
No. I don't want everyone to hate me. I guess, thanks for telling me.
Great, so we're agreed then. Fantastic. Oh, by the way, since we're being so honest with each other, I thought I'd share a fun little fact with you. Did you know that only the 25th floor of this building has a view of the ocean?
Huh?
Yep, you can't see it from any of the other floors because of the angles and the surrounding buildings. But if you stand in just the right spot on the 25th floor, you can see a tiny sliver of blue through the gap between two skyscrapers.
And what's your point?
It means I win.
What are you even talking about?
Exactly what I said. Even after all this, I still come out on top. Sorry, neighbor. Better luck next time.
It's true, I can see it. But can you really call this seeing the ocean? I mean, if you squint and someone tells you, you might barely notice it.
Hey, as long as you can actually see it, that's all that matters, right?
Wait a second. Is it really true that only this floor can see it? I guess the angle makes it seem like one floor higher wouldn't have a view, but still.
Oh, I think they can see it too. In fact, I bet the penthouse has a panoramic ocean view.
What? So the whole only the 25th floor can see the ocean thing was a lie? You are telling me Alora still believes that nonsense?
She probably does. But hey, it seems like she's genuinely reflecting on things now, so maybe it's not such a big deal. And by the way, thanks for your help. Playing the part of the mysterious black-clad woman must have been exhausting, huh?
Not at all, lol. I just had to stand there and zone out, so it was pretty easy. In fact, I got so bored halfway through that I started messing around on my phone. But hey, this was my idea to begin with, so I had fun, lol.
Glad to hear it. Thanks to you, the issue has been resolved.
Still, I never thought I'd see the day when Alora would actually reflect on her actions. She always looked down on you so much.
Maybe hearing the whole 25th floor ocean view thing made her realize that even seemingly insignificant things can have their merits. Who knows?
I guess that makes sense. Maybe it's all about perspective, huh? Sometimes you can get so caught up in your own little world that you forget to appreciate the small things.
right? It's like she thought everything had to be perfect, but sometimes even a tiny sliver of something good can change how you see everything.
Exactly. I think this whole thing showed her that even the things we take for granted can be special to someone else. Like, for her, that small bit of ocean view might have meant more than she thought.
It's funny how something so small can make such a big difference, huh? Maybe that's why she finally stopped being so stuck up.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, she used to act like she had it all figured out, right? But now she's starting to realize that no one's perfect and that everyone has their own battles.
True, I think seeing the ocean, even just a little bit, gave her a moment to pause. It's like she finally realized there's more to life than just showing off how much you have or how much you can do.
Maybe she needed to see the world from a different angle, literally.
Right? The whole ocean view from the 25th floor thing was such a perfect metaphor for her. She needed to stop looking down on everyone and realize that a small piece of something beautiful can make a huge impact, even if it's not the whole picture.
Yeah, it's like she had to let go of the idea that she was above everyone else. That whole "I'm better than you" attitude was probably just her way of covering up her own insecurities.
For sure, but I'm glad she's realizing it. People don't change overnight, but small steps like this matter. It shows she's capable of learning.
Definitely. I think she'll start treating others with more respect from now on. If she can learn to appreciate the little things, she might even start to see people in a different light.
I hope so. This might actually be the start of a new chapter for her. One where she doesn't feel the need to put others down just to make herself feel better.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Anyway, thanks again for helping with all of this. I know it wasn't easy, but you really made a difference.
No problem at all. It's good to see things finally working out. Alora, after reflecting on the situation, no longer tries to take the high ground over me or other moms. At first, she used to behave like that, attempting to assert superiority in any way possible. But it seems that after some introspection, she realized that such behavior wasn't going to get her anywhere. Her attitude is clearly softened, but that doesn't mean her fundamental character flaws have magically disappeared. Unfortunately, she still seems to be disliked by the other moms, and that hasn't changed. Despite her apparent efforts to make amends, the damage to her reputation seems to have been done. And it's clear that she hasn't quite managed to repair the relationships that matter to her. In fact, whenever I pass her by in the Tower apartment complex, there's this palpable sense of tension between us. It's almost as if she's afraid of me. When our paths cross, she either quickly averts her eyes or makes a visible effort to distance herself. I think it's pretty obvious that the last thing she wants is for that video to circulate any further, and I cannot blame her for that. If I were in her shoes, I would probably feel the same way. There's a certain level of pride and a sense of control that comes from avoiding humiliation, and she seems to be doing everything in her power to prevent that video from spreading to more people. Honestly, I can understand her discomfort, though. I'm still amused by her exaggerated reactions. Now, let me make it clear that I have absolutely no intention of sharing or spreading that video. Despite how much it might entertain me to watch Alora squirm, I don't want to be the person responsible for her future distress. The video served its purpose in the moment, but I'm not interested in escalating things. On the other hand, the fact that Alora knows the video could resurface and that it's in my hands does have its benefits. It's almost like an unspoken deterrent that keeps the peace between us, and I can't deny that I enjoy the calm it brings. Thanks to that unspoken understanding, I've been able to maintain a relatively peaceful and stress-free daily life. It's almost comical when I think about it, how a small piece of recorded footage has this strange power to maintain order. But life isn't always about keeping quiet and avoiding conflict. While I have no intention of taking any further action regarding the video, I do have my limits. Elora's behavior, despite her apparent attempts to be better, still hasn't completely won over the other moms. They see through her facade, and it's clear that she hasn't fully reconciled with the people around her. The fact that she has to resort to avoiding eye contact and creating this atmosphere of fear when she sees me speaks volumes about the level of anxiety she's living with. I suppose there's nothing quite like living with the fear of being exposed. In her case, I imagine it's more than just the video itself. It's the possibility of her true nature being revealed to everyone around her that's causing the most distress. As for me, I've been living my life as usual. I've been going about my day-to-day routine without much change, and while Ellora's situation is still on my mind from time to time, I try not to let it consume me. After all, I've got other things to focus on, and I've learned to keep my distance from unnecessary drama. Life can be stressful enough without adding more complications. I do have occasional visits from Andrea, who still comes over to hang out. It's always nice to catch up with her. And whenever she visits, we often spend time chatting, sharing stories, and catching up on each other's lives. Sometimes, while we're having our conversations, I find myself looking out the window and I catch a glimpse of the sea. The way the sunlight dances on the water always makes me feel at ease, like I can take a deep breath and relax for a moment. It's one of those simple pleasures that reminds me to slow down and appreciate the little things in life. There's something undeniably calming about the ocean. It has this magnetic pull that seems to draw people in, regardless of where they come from. Humans are inherently drawn to nature, to vast expanses like the sea, whether it's the sound of the waves crashing against the shore or the sight of the horizon stretching endlessly before you. There's something about the ocean that reminds you of the bigger picture. It's easy to forget your troubles when you stand before such an immense and timeless force of nature. No matter what's happening in your life, the ocean remains unchanged, constant in its rhythm, and that sense of stability is something I can always rely on. It's as though it gives me the reassurance that everything will be okay in the end. Andrea always jokes about how much I love to stare at the sea whenever she comes over, and honestly, I don't think I can help it. There's something soothing about it. We talk about all sorts of things, from mundane, everyday matters to more personal topics. It's no matter how deep the conversation goes, I always find myself stealing glances at the view of the ocean. It's like a natural instinct, something ingrained in me. I suppose I'm not the only one who feels this way. There are probably many people out there who feel a similar pull when they see the sea. It's as if we're all drawn to it, connected by this shared desire to gaze upon something that seems so far away, so infinite. As for Elora, I'm not sure what the future holds for her. I do hope that she can find a way to truly change, but I'm not holding my breath. People often say that old habits die hard, and it seems like in her case that saying rings true. Her attempts to regain some level of normalcy in her relationships are commendable, but whether or not she'll be able to fully rebuild her image and repair the damage she's done is still up in the air. For now, it seems like she's stuck in this awkward space where she's neither fully accepted nor fully rejected. I can't help but feel a little bit of sympathy for her, but at the same time, I'm not about to forget what she's done. My thoughts occasionally wander back to the video and the power it holds. It's strange how something so small can carry so much weight. The video has become a symbol of sorts, representing the power dynamics between Elora and me. It's strange to think that something so simple can have such an impact. Yet it does, and for now, I'll keep it to myself. Not because I want to continue tormenting her, but because there's something satisfying about having the upper hand without needing to wield it. I suppose that's the real reason here. Sometimes the best way to deal with people is to let them make their own mistakes while you quietly maintain your peace. As I think about it, I'm content with the way things are. Life is far from perfect, but it's good enough. The ocean is still out there, always present, a reminder that there are some things in life that remain unchanged, no matter what happens. I feel a sense of comfort in the idea that some things, like the sea, like the routines of my daily life, are reliable, constant, and untouched by the fleeting drama that surrounds us. It makes me think that maybe it's okay to just let things be. The world doesn't need to be constantly stirred up for it to be meaningful. There's value in peace and quiet reflection, and in letting things unfold without interference. What I've learned, especially over the past few months, is that sometimes maintaining a sense of peace doesn't really require grand gestures or elaborate schemes. It simply requires stepping back and letting the natural order take its course. Elora, for all her flaws, will find her way in her own time. She may never completely reconcile with all the people around her, but that's something only she can address. Meanwhile, I can continue living my life surrounded by the things I love and the people who matter most to me. The small things, like the occasional visit from Andrea or the serene view of the ocean, remind me that no matter how complicated life gets, there's always a place to find peace. The other day, Andrea mentioned something interesting while we were talking about Elora. She said, I think she's just scared of losing everything she has, even if it means staying miserable with the people around her. At first, I didn't know how to respond. It's not often that Andrea gets so philosophical about other people's lives, but after thinking about it, I realized she might be right. Alora's always been about appearances, about showing everyone that she's got it all together. Maybe deep down, she's terrified of falling apart. It's a shame, really, but I suppose she has to figure it out on her own.
You don't get to control my life.
What are you talking about? Where is my sister? We had dinner plans tonight.
I don't care about your sister.
Mark, where is she?
Why should I tell you? Mind your own business.
She's my sister. That makes it my business.
I locked her in the garage because she was being disrespectful.
You did what?
It's my house, my rules.
That's abuse. I'm coming over right now.
Outsiders should shut up.
I'm her family. Did you seriously lock your wife in a garage in the middle of winter?
She needs to learn her lesson.
I'm calling the police if you don't let her out right now.
Just stop.
I'm not going to stop until I know my sister is safe.
I'm on a family vacation right now.
What does a family vacation have to do with anything?
I don't have to explain myself to you. She's my family, not yours. Once a woman marries, her husband becomes her primary family.
Blood relatives don't stop being family after marriage.
Just stop bothering me.
Why did you lock my sister in the garage?
I told you I was disciplining her for being disrespectful.
Disciplining? She's your wife, not your pet.
A wife needs to respect her husband. She was planning to go out without my permission.
She doesn't need your permission to see her sister.
It's a husband's job to discipline his wife.
No, it absolutely is not. That's controlling and abusive behavior.
Who are you to tell me what to do anyway?
I just got my sister out of the garage. I'm at your house now.
You had no right to enter my property.
I had every right when my sister wasn't answering her phone for hours. My sister is in the hospital right now.
Oh, hospital.
Yes, the hospital.
She's just being dramatic.
When I found her in your garage, she was severely weakened. She was blue from the cold. How long was she there?
Just since this morning. It's not that cold there.
It's below freezing outside. The garage isn't heated. She was taken by ambulance, but with this winter cold, if I'd found her any later, it could have been dangerous.
You're exaggerating.
The doctor said she was suffering from hypothermia.
She'll be fine.
After pushing my sister to this state, you call it discipline?
She needed to learn respect.
Respect is earned, not forced.
I should be saying that to you.
How could you possibly think I'm in the wrong here?
You're interfering in my marriage. She went to the hospital on her own.
She was barely conscious when I found her.
I'm just...
You're just what? Trying to justify locking your wife in a freezing garage?
She's spending my money without permission. I earn it. She just stays at home.
Being a homemaker is work too.
Getting weak on her own, going to the hospital, and then using my hard-earned money, that's low.
How can you say that?
She's always taken advantage of my generosity.
Generosity? You locked her in a garage. The only lowlife here is you.
Wow, talking to your brother-in-law like that.
You lost any right to respect when you endangered my sister's life.
Both of you are disrespectful to men. Your character is just as bad as hers.
My sister is a kind, gentle person you've been terrorizing. Don't you dare speak badly of her. You're the last person I want to hear that from.
Whatever.
Anyway, you need to properly apologize to my sister.
For what?
For abusing her.
Stop butting into our business.
Abuse isn't business, it's a crime.
It's not abuse, it's discipline. This is between me and my wife.
Not anymore. The police are involved now.
You called the police?
Of course I did. You deserve to get in trouble. I'll never forgive you for abusing my sister.
I don't need your forgiveness.
No, but you'll need a good lawyer.
Shut up!
Your words don't scare me like they scare her. This isn't over. My sister's condition has stabilized for now. Thank goodness. How is she feeling? Still very weak. The doctors say she's suffering from hypothermia and dehydration. Poor thing. Has she said anything about what happened? She's mostly been sleeping. Thanks for reaching out. Family helps family. That's how it should be. I'm just so relieved she's okay. The doctors say she'll recover physically, but I'm worried about her mental state. That's understandable, though I never imagined she'd be locked in a garage. Yeah, I was shocked too. How did you know to check there? I didn't. I went to their house after she missed our dinner and wasn't answering calls or texts for hours. I was about to leave when I heard a faint noise from the garage. That must have been terrifying. It was. When I found a good way to peek in, I saw her curled up on the floor. I had to break the side door to get in. Did Amy ever talk to you about any problems? Not at all. Not even hints? Looking back, there were signs. She always checked with him before making any plans. I mean, I've barely seen her since she got married. How long has it been? Almost 2 years. We used to meet up at least twice a month before she married him. And even then, Mark was always there, wasn't he? Yes, he never let her out of his sight. I've seen them together at New Year's gatherings, too. Did you notice anything off? Mark was always so pleasant and smiling at those times. He was charming. Everyone thought he was such a good husband. The neighbors told me they've heard yelling from their house frequently. I can't believe he would do something like this. Signs of abuse are often subtle. We shouldn't blame ourselves for not seeing it. But I'm her sister. I should have known something was wrong. Abusers are skilled at keeping their victims isolated and their behavior hidden. How did they meet again? Through work connections. His boss introduced them, I think. I see. And the courtship seemed normal? Completely. He was attentive, bought her flowers, and took her to nice restaurants. Whenever we got together, they seemed like a normal family. They? Mark and his parents. When I called his mother about Amy, she said Amy must have done something to deserve it. Looks like his parents are in on it too. His mother told me that wives need to be corrected sometimes. It was chilling. That's disturbing. He sent vacation photos to your sister's phone. When? Just now. I was checking her messages to see if anyone needed to be notified about her condition. What vacation? The photos show him, his parents, and some woman I don't recognize at a hot spring resort. Another woman? I can't contact his mother since she doesn't have a cell phone. So we can't verify if she's actually with him. Exactly, and the photos look strange. Strange? The lighting is odd, and everyone's wearing the wrong clothes for the current season. I think the photos are old, used to create an alibi. That's manipulative. He planned this. Mark was treating my sister like property. Yes, he made that clear. People like that will try to get her back at any cost when they feel their status is threatened. You're right. He doesn't think he did anything wrong. He believes he's entitled to treat her however he wants. We absolutely can't let that happen. No, if he gets near her again, who knows what he might do. If we let him run free, Amy won't be able to live in peace. She'll always be looking over her shoulder, waiting for him to appear. That's no way to live. I want her to be happy. You've always been there for us. We need a plan to protect her legally, too. Restraining orders, divorce papers, the works. Let's protect Amy together. This might get ugly. Mark won't let her go easily. We'll be ready. I'll make him regret everything he's done to her. Don't worry, I have resources he doesn't know about. What does that mean? You'll see. Let's focus on Amy for now. Mark, we cannot have you see Amy anymore.
Who do you think you are?
Her family.
I'm her husband. I have rights.
Please don't come to visit her at the hospital.
You can't stop me.
Actually, I can. I've spoken with hospital security and shown them the police report.
You're overstepping.
I'm protecting my sister. She won't be returning to your house after discharge either.
She's my wife. She belongs in my home. Don't you ever learn?
Learn what? That you're dangerous? Yes, I've learned that lesson well.
I told you not to message me while I'm on vacation.
Those photos are from last year. The date stamps don't match.
You're crazy. This is all her fault.
What do you mean?
She doesn't listen. She argues. She wants to do whatever she wants.
You mean she acts like an adult with her own opinions?
She's wrong, not me.
What specifically did she do that was so terrible?
She said she wanted to go out to dinner with her sister at night.
Are you serious? That's why you locked her in a garage?
Women shouldn't be out at night without their husbands.
What's disrespectful about meeting family?
You're an old maid with no husband to teach you proper behavior. Listen, a married woman going out at night is disrespectful.
That is absolutely ridiculous.
It's how things should be. She could have gone out during the day.
We both work during the day. Evening was the only time we could meet. So what was it at night? It was a restaurant 10 minutes from your house.
Women who go out at night are looking for attention from men.
We were meeting at a family restaurant to catch up.
When I told her not to go, she kept lying about wanting to see her sister.
She wasn't lying. We've had these plans for weeks. I have our text messages planning this dinner. There was nothing sneaky. My sister never lied to you.
All women lie.
Do you not trust your wife?
Trust is earned.
And what has she done to lose your trust?
She talks to other men.
You mean like cashiers and colleagues? You think you're a good husband?
I'm a good husband. I provide for her.
A good husband doesn't lock his wife in a garage for wanting to have dinner with her sister.
I was teaching her.
Don't think you can get away with doing such terrible things to my sister. You should be scared. What you did is a crime.
What can you possibly do?
For starters, I've already filed a police report.
What do you mean, police report? I haven't done anything to you.
I know, but you did something to my sister.
It's not a crime to discipline your wife.
I want you to know that your actions have consequences. This was clearly a case of unlawful confinement, and I saw signs of assault.
I never hit her.
The bruises on her arms tell a different story.
She just bruises easily.
So I reported it to the police when I found my sister. What you did is a crime.
Look, your house is your house. My house is my house.
The law still applies inside your house. You don't get to break it just because you're behind closed doors.
Don't bring your arbitrary rules into my household.
They're not arbitrary. They're laws designed to protect people from people like you.
What you're doing is pathetic.
What's pathetic is what you did to your wife. You seem confused, but in this case, I am an involved party.
How? This is between me and my wife.
Oh, because I'm the one who found her.
So what? I would have let her out when I got home.
When would that have been? After your vacation? She could have died. So I am involved. The police have been calling you multiple times, but you are ignoring them, aren't you?
Oh yeah, they did call.
And?
But I don't have any business with them, so no point in answering.
Ignoring them only makes you look more guilty.
I haven't committed any crimes.
You truly don't think you've done anything wrong, do you? That's what makes you dangerous.
I'm not dangerous. I'm a husband disciplining his wife. You must have a sister complex.
Sister complex aside, there's no way such human rights violations would be acceptable.
Human rights? She's my wife! In my house, I make the rules. If she's not playing the victim, then there's no abuse.
She's not playing anything. She's recovering from hypothermia that you caused.
She's fine. Let me talk to her.
Absolutely not. She's terrified.
She has no reason to be afraid of me.
Except for the fact that you locked her in a freezing garage for wanting to have dinner with her sister.
Then I can prove my innocence.
You're about to be found guilty of abuse, unlawful imprisonment, and assault. We can see through everything you're doing.
Like what?
The fake vacation photos, for one.
They're not fake.
That's what's truly pathetic.
Ah, are you making fun of me?
No, I'm calling you out on your abuse and manipulation. You're going to face consequences for what you've done.
Are you threatening me?
It's not a threat. It's information about what's coming. We just opened my sister's eyes.
What does that mean?
It means she sees you for who you really are now. After my sister woke up in the hospital, she kept defending you.
Of course! She knows I was right!
She kept saying she loved you, and it was all her fault.
Because it was her fault!
No, it wasn't. She was traumatized and afraid of more punishment. We showed her articles about domestic violence and videos of victims' experiences to break her out of her brainwashed state. The pattern is textbook. The isolation, the control, the punishment, the fear.
You're making me sound like some kind of monster! You're the one brainwashing her!
I didn't brainwash her. I helped her see reality.
You've been filling her head with nonsense! I never made her afraid!
Really? Then why did she flinch and start crying when someone dropped a tray in the hospital? She thought someone was going to hurt her.
She's just jumpy!
No, she hasn't. She used to be confident and calm. My sister finally became free and tearfully asked for help.
She's confused!
She's thinking clearly for the first time in years. Remember what I said?
About what?
The legal stuff. No one can file certain things on someone else's behalf.
Right, so you're admitting you can't do anything!
That's right.
Finally, you're being reasonable!
The divorce and damage claims are my sister's decision.
What? She would never!
She already has. She's initiated the process. She's already contracted a lawyer.
What?
She's standing up for herself.
You're brainwashing her!
No, we're supporting her.
I'm her husband. She can't just leave.
Yes, she can.
Why should we get divorced?
Because you're abusive, controlling, and dangerous.
That's normal husband behavior.
No, it's not. It's criminal behavior.
You should be the one paying damages.
For what? Helping an abuse victim escape?
For breaking up a marriage.
You broke it when you locked your wife in a garage and abused her. You think yelling will make everything go your way?
It usually does.
Not this time. We have evidence of your infidelity.
What evidence?
Photos, texts, receipts, all documented and submitted to the lawyer. We know about your affair.
What?
You weren't exactly subtle. Your family vacation photos included a woman who isn't your wife. You faked a family vacation to go on a trip with your mistress.
That's not true!
We have testimony from the resort staff confirming you were there with a woman who wasn't Amy.
They're lying!
And it was pretty low to give your mom a day trip to the hot springs to make sure no one was home, then send last year's family photos to my sister's phone.
You can't prove anything.
We already have proof. The photos are dated from last year.
I prepared carefully and told her not to call my mom, but how did you find out?
In the photo you sent to my sister, your mom was wearing long sleeves, but all the other tourists in the background were in short sleeves.
That doesn't prove anything.
It was our first clue. Then we investigated further. That's how we knew that you were lying about the family vacation.
It's just clothes. That doesn't mean anything.
We searched your house and found evidence everywhere. Escort service cards, hotel receipts, lipstick stains you couldn't wash out.
You had no right to search my house.
The police had a warrant after the assault report.
This is an invasion of privacy.
And even though you're supposedly not having sex with my sister anymore, we found new condoms. The receipt in the bag was from last week.
Damn it, this wasn't supposed to happen! She was finally becoming a proper wife!
You mean a prisoner. That's why you could get away with such sloppy deception.
I planned it carefully!
But I'm different. I'm someone who won't be manipulated or intimidated by you.
So what? What does any of this matter?
It matters because my sister deserves better than an abusive, cheating husband. You locked your wife in a freezing garage. You've been physically abusive and you've been cheating on her. How are you not in the wrong?
She deserved it for not respecting me!
No one deserves abuse. Anyone can see you're the one at fault.
No, they can't! I'm the victim here!
Victim of what, exactly?
Of a disrespectful wife and her interfering family!
Just divorce my sister already and face the consequences of what you've done, you worthless jerk. She deserves compensation for the pain and suffering you've caused her. Don't tell me you think money is all you're going to lose.
What?
Actions have consequences, Mark.
You're way too optimistic.
We'll see about that.
Your family got my relatives and even my mother to come after me. You turned them against me.
No, you did that all on your own with your actions.
What have you done to me?
I haven't done anything to you. I've done something for my sister.
My family was supposed to support me no matter what. You had no right to tell them anything.
They deserve to know who they were supporting.
You've ruined everything!
They didn't seem surprised by your behavior, almost like they expected it.
They're lying if they said that.
I heard there's someone influential who runs a company.
My uncle.
He was really angry, and your mom was crying and apologizing. That's when I learned about your family situation.
What do you mean?
How your father treated your mother, the cycle of abuse.
There was no abuse, just discipline.
Why?
Why what?
You watched your own mother suffer from domestic violence right in front of you.
That's not true.
Your relatives told me everything about how your father treated her.
That's ancient history.
You saw your mother in pain, so why would you do the same thing to my sister?
It wasn't the same.
It was exactly the same, maybe even worse, and making your own mother sad too.
She's always sad.
She's sad because she sees history repeating itself.
It was my mom's fault for getting hit.
No one deserves to be hit, ever.
My mother did things that made my father hit her.
Nothing justifies violence against your spouse.
She didn't listen. She talked back just like my wife. Why should I care what someone like that thinks?
Are you serious? That's your family.
Family doesn't mean anything. It's about respect and power.
You don't really believe that. Deep down, you know this isn't right.
Sure, I saw my mom crying after being hit by my dad.
And how did that make you feel as a child?
Confused? Angry? I felt bad about it for a while, but that was just me being weird.
It wasn't weird. It was normal human empathy.
When you're married, you can do whatever you want with women.
No, you absolutely cannot.
That's what my father taught me. So my crying mother was the strange one.
Your mother was a victim.
She was weak. That's why she got hit.
I see that you've been warped in your own way.
I'm not warped. I'm normal.
No, Mark, what you think is normal is actually deeply disturbed. You need professional help. This isn't how healthy people think. You can do whatever you want with women. No one has that right.
Men do. That's the natural order.
That's a twisted worldview born from trauma. It's not reality. Just stay away from my sister now. She doesn't want to see you ever again.
She'll change her mind. She always does.
Not this time. She's free of your control now.
Shut up.
No, not when my sister's well-being is at stake.
We're still married.
Not for long. The divorce petition has already been filed.
I won't sign.
It doesn't matter. In cases of abuse, the court will grant it anyway.
I'll find her.
There's a restraining order in place. If you try to find her, you'll be arrested. And Amy isn't at home.
Where is she?
Somewhere safe from you. That's all you need to know.
I came to your house to discuss the divorce.
The lawyers will handle everything.
I want to talk to her face to face.
That's not going to happen.
I can't have things proceeding one-sidedly.
You lost any right to participate when you abused her. You're the defendant.
You're not even gonna let me talk?
There's nothing you can say that would change anything. It will go to court, and all of your actions will be public record.
Even though you don't have that kind of money.
What money?
For everything.
That goes for you too.
I have my father's inheritance.
What inheritance? Your sister mentioned your father left everything to your mother.
He left his inheritance to me, saying he'd rather give it to me than to any woman. He was a great man.
He was a monster.
And no matter how much you take me to court, I won't divorce her.
The court can grant the divorce without your consent.
You'll be the one suffering then for interfering in my marriage.
Just stop already and let my sister go.
She's mine.
She's her own person.
You'll regret this.
The only thing I regret is not seeing the signs of abuse sooner. Sarah. Hi, Catherine. How are you? Amy seems really stressed about not being able to cut ties with Mark. He keeps trying to contact her and showed up at my house yesterday. Did you call the police? Yes, but he was gone by the time they arrived. She's getting worse, so I'm going to check on her today. Thank you. I'm worried about her. Has she been talking with her therapist about him? Yes, but it's going to take time to process all the trauma. Thank you for taking care of my sister. It's nothing. You've both been through so much. It's the least I can do, and I can't leave Amy alone either. I know. She's still so afraid he'll find her. I've installed new security cameras and changed all the locks. But didn't you report this to the police? Yes, multiple times now. The thing is, he puts on such a good front. That's how abusers operate. They're charming to everyone but their victims. Exactly. It's like he transforms into a completely different person. You'd be surprised how convincing abusers can be. Abusers are often master manipulators. He played the victim with them too. I reported in a hurry, but next time I'll catch his true nature on video. Just be careful. Don't put yourself in danger. I won't. I just need to be prepared next time he shows up. That determination is important, but you and Amy will collapse if we don't settle this soon. The stress is taking a toll on both of you, especially Amy. She barely sleeps. She jumps at every noise. She's lost so much weight, but he's fully prepared for a long battle. Men like him often are. They see it as another form of control. What should we do? You'll see. I have connections that Mark isn't aware of. I'm not sure I understand. This is partly my fault to begin with, so you keep confronting him through proper channels. Your fault? How's any of this your fault? I'll explain later. For now, just trust me. Okay, I trust you. I'll attack from behind the scenes. I have resources Mark doesn't know about. Resources that can help end this quickly. I hope so. For Amy. For both of you. Just continue supporting her as you have been. You're doing a wonderful job. Thank you.
Hey, you!
Mark, how did you get this number?
You've been feeding my company strange information!
I don't know what you're talking about.
The president gave me your contact info!
Did he? Interesting.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking that you should be more concerned about your behavior than about who's reporting it.
This is defamation!
It's not defamation if it's true, Mark.
If you don't apologize and pay compensation, I'll report you to the police! Who is this? How do you know my name?
Last time we met was at New Year's last year, wasn't it?
Who are you?
I'm Catherine, Amy's mother.
Amy's mother? But her mother's name is... Wait. You're Catherine Williams? Don't play dumb.
I'm not playing anything.
You called me an abusive jerk, didn't you?
I stated facts about your behavior. If those facts paint you as an abusive jerk, that's on you.
Then why would the president listen to someone like you?
Perhaps because what I said was credible and concerning.
I've been contributing to the company.
Contributing doesn't excuse abusive behavior, Mark.
My performance reviews have been excellent.
That's because I'm the president's wife.
What? You're Mrs. Richardson?
Although we're separated at the moment.
But how? This can't be right. You're Amy's aunt.
Have you forgotten that your marriage was arranged through the president and me?
I thought that was just a business connection. I didn't know.
The president asked me to introduce a good match for a young employee looking to meet someone.
But why didn't you say anything before?
Would it have mattered? Would you have treated my daughter differently if you had known?
But Amy always called you her aunt.
That's a long story involving family dynamics that's none of your business now. But after all this happened, I had to report it properly.
You reported me to the company?
Of course I did. What kind of mother would I be if I hadn't?
he was shocked too.
The president knows everything?
Everything. To think that you, with your good work attitude and excellent performance, would turn out to be a worthless man who locked his wife in a garage, abused her, and cheated on her.
I've become an outcast at work!
Is that so?
Everyone looks at me differently. No one talks to me anymore.
That's good.
Good? How is that good?
Actions have consequences, Mark. It's time you learned that. But don't think it ends there.
What do you mean?
This is just the beginning of the consequences you'll face.
You can't do anything more to me.
If my instincts are right, more of your crimes will come to light.
What crimes?
The financial audit we're conducting might reveal some interesting information. I heard you've been suspended.
How did you know that?
I know many things about you. Since you treat your wife as property and have discriminatory views towards women, I suspected as much. But it seems there was workplace harassment too.
I didn't do anything like that!
Several female employees disagree.
They're lying!
All of them? That's quite a conspiracy theory.
It's a false accusation!
The president isn't immature enough to punish an innocent employee with false accusations.
He's just doing what you tell him to do!
Richard makes his own decisions based on evidence. A suspension is by no means a light punishment.
I'll fight it! I'll sue!
That means there was evidence of your actions.
Harassment is just bullying, right?
Harassment is a serious workplace violation that creates a hostile environment. It's much more than just bullying.
I'm telling you, I didn't do that!
Your email records and witness statements suggest otherwise.
You're reading my emails?
Company emails are company property. Surely you knew that.
Women are inferior to men, so what's wrong with treating them accordingly?
And there it is, your true colors, showing through once again.
This is just common sense!
You've come this far without even a word of apology. Your humanity is finished.
Apologize for what?
For abusing my daughter, for treating women like objects, for breaking the law.
I didn't break any laws!
It's amazing you were able to hide this true nature for so long.
I didn't hide anything, I just knew how to play the game!
In a way, it's commendable.
Really?
Your skill at hiding things is probably why you've been able to do whatever you wanted until now, but that's over.
You're separated, but you're still on good terms with the president, right?
That's none of your business.
Then please help me!
My goodness, how dare you ask me for help?
Please, I'll lose everything!
Good. Perhaps then you'll understand a fraction of what you put my daughter through. Your shamelessness knows no bounds.
I'll do anything!
Anything?
Yes, just tell me what you want! So please, do something!
What I want is for you to face the consequences of your actions. All of them.
If this continues, I'll be fired!
Well, of course you will, since you were stealing money to spend on your mistress.
What? How did you...
A full financial audit reveals many interesting things.
Those were authorized expenses!
It's only natural to investigate your workplace first when we discovered you had money to spend, despite not having such a high salary.
My finances are none of your business!
And it seems you were embezzling by skimming off a few $1,000s each month to avoid detection.
You can't prove that!
The accounting department already has every transaction, every falsified report.
This wasn't supposed to happen!
No, you were supposed to get away with everything, weren't you?
Why are you doing this to me?
I'm not doing anything to you. I'm ensuring justice for my daughter.
I only acted within the bounds of common sense.
Common sense?
Yes! How a man should act!
What a strange thing to say.
It's how I was raised!
The common sense of someone who mistreats his mother and wife and exploits his company is obviously nonsense.
I understand.
Do you? I doubt that very much.
I'll reform, divorce her, and back off.
Too little, too late.
I'm being sincere, but at this rate I'll lose my job and end up in debt.
That's impossible.
What's impossible?
That you're being sincere, that you'll actually change.
I am, I swear.
You haven't even offered a single word of apology to your wife.
I'll apologize.
You're not regretting anything, are you?
I am. I regret everything.
Since you fundamentally believe you've done nothing wrong, no words of apology come out.
No, I do regret it.
What exactly do you regret, Mark?
Everything! Locking her in the garage, getting angry, all of it! That's the truth!
Is that so?
Yes, I swear!
Then you must show your sincerity properly.
How? Tell me how and I'll do it!
Get divorced, pay damages, quit your job, and pay compensation.
That's everything I have! I'll be left with nothing!
If you're truly remorseful, you can do all that, right?
But I need to live too!
Oh, and never approach my precious nieces again.
Nieces? You mean Amy and Sarah?
Yes, stay away from both of them forever. If you can do that, I might show some mercy, but that's impossible, isn't it?
It's not impossible, I'll do it!
Because you're not truly remorseful.
I am! Please, believe me! Why are you going this far?
You dare to ask me why?
We're strangers to each other!
You are not a stranger. You are my daughter's abuser. True, you are a stranger to me, but Sarah and Amy are like daughters to me. I've watched them grow up.
But to destroy me completely?
Since you've hurt and tormented both of them, I won't be satisfied until you suffer at least twice as much.
It's only natural to discipline someone who shows a disrespectful attitude.
And there it is again, your true self showing through your fake remorse.
I didn't mean it like that!
Yes, you did. That's exactly how you meant it. Mark ended up paying damages for the divorce, plus additional damages to the husband of his mistress. He was fired from his company in order to pay compensation, leaving him with multiple debts. His mother and relatives cut ties with him, offering no financial support. Since he had few assets of his own, having mostly taken things in his mother's name, he couldn't pay off his debts even by selling his possessions. From now on, he'll have to live solely to pay back money. Meanwhile, I've decided to live with my sister for a while. Instead of my sister, who took care of me when our busy parents couldn't, I want to support her now. I'm going to show my appreciation to my sister, just like I would to my parents.